Here we go, Justin.
Here we go.
Stage 2.
Hey.
We've done it. Solid. It finally looks like your truck now.
It does, mate. I am pretty bloody, well, I'm quietly surprised. Although I knew it was going to be epic, I didn't know it was going to look this friggin' good.
You were asking me for updates these last couple of days, and I wasn't even around the truck in the last couple of days, so I couldn't give you much.
You were really bloody annoying. All I wanted to get was like a sneaky look at something to ease my bloody anxiety, and I got nothing.
Nothing.
But I'm glad I waited, mate. So it's like it's like not finding out what sex your baby is, you know, and then it comes out a boy and you're stoked, you know. This is what's happened. It's like, oh, I don't know, but it's come out and it's like epic. And yeah, me and Becca flopping.
It looks bloody good.
It looks so good.
So 2 big things that have changed. Obviously the Norweld on the back.
Yep.
And the colour.
Yep.
So you didn't want a black truck.
No.
The cows licked that one.
Well, it's just hard to keep clean. They show dirt and they get hot as hell, mate. Yeah.
So obviously we could have just PPF wrapped the stage 1 or stage 2, kept it black, done a gloss PPF or even a satin PPF, but changing it with the vinyl is actually going to protect it as well as colour change it, make it a little less black.
Yep.
Easy to clean, like you said. And
looks
the
tough.
wrap shop, Wrap Masters, actually did some pretty cool little touches as well. They had this little stone guard to it.
Yeah, it looks great.
So stone guard's just that extra little bit of protection on the sill and those high use areas, especially inside the flare as well.
Yep.
So where those stones are just smacking it, does that. But this, what is it, silver iced titanium or something like that,
I thought it was iced silver, yeah.
Iced
so
silver.
It's a matte iced silver. And it was really hard because you only really got to look at pictures of like Mercedes or like a swatch of the wrap itself, and you're like, oh, it looks sick, but is it going to look good on such a big car?
Yeah.
But
I think breaking it up now, you got the Norweld with the alley,
Yep.
you got the black badges.
Black mirrors, black bar, wheels and tyres and steps and that. It just breaks it up. I reckon it looks as good as factory. Like they should actually have a colour like that.
Looks bloody awesome.
That's bloody mental.
I think it's going to be the start of people wanting to wrap cars, mate.
Oh, I think it just...
I haven't done it for a while.
Haven't you?
Yeah, we've done it. We've done a few.
Yep.
It's one of those things that, because it hasn't been in my control when we were starting the business and growing, every third party can be really challenging.
Yep.
Now we're at the size we can really put the time and focus into doing bits and pieces exactly like this, using some good third parties out there to be able to colour change and get the feedback from customers as well. Didn't want to put something else that I didn't know what the turnout was going to be after 12 months, 24 months.
Yeah.
So I'm keen to see how it handles. I've got the same brand of film on the little Jimny, and it handled Fink Desert pretty damn well. So I'm keen to see some battle wounds down there at some stage when you go out and tackle it.
Yeah.
But show me through the Canopy. Obviously you got the big Bush Company rooftop tent up on top as well. You've been Bush Company for a while, yeah?
I've had the same tent for like 4 or 5 years, And the Canopy, we've always had a Norweld since the BT50 days.
Yeah.
And the tub, like as nice as, like it drove really nice and they look great, the Chevs with a tub on them, but for functional use for what I want to do.
I could tell you weren't happy.
Well, you know what, the biggest thing is it's because I've had a Canopy and tray before, it's a backwards step going back to the tub and you had to sort of relearn the whole car. And I didn't want to.
No.
I'm like, I just want to go back to my normal.
Everything's got its spot.
And what feels good. So it's been awesome to work on a new setup with Isaac and Norweld. We've gone the tray and canopy, so 2286 tray with a 1740 canopy gives us that little bit of tray bed and sides on the back.
Yeah, so you're used to this size canopy, but now you got that little bit extra room just because of the Chevy platform.
That's it, yeah. So you get bigger boxes underneath, more of a water tank, so 58 litre water tank, and then the same layout inside as the Cruiser one because it just works. So you got the upright fridge, kitchen table drawer combo and a bit of storage out the back, down the side here, and then you pull out pantry as well. So this gives you heaps of cooking space, so you can just pull that out and all your food prep.
Lucky you didn't go any bigger lift, eh?
Well, that's what I mean. The 3-inch lift, you know, is good. Like this is still, it's higher than the 200 was with a 2-inch lift and 33s.
Yeah.
But that's still well usable. I don't need to carry steps and all that sort of stuff. I can still access everything I want, still visually see inside.
So one main change, suspension's been going quite well, stage 1. You're pretty happy with the BDS 3-inch?
Yeah, yep. Happy with it.
One big change is just resetting the leaf springs now to handle the weight of the full-time canopy.
That's right.
So it might just take a little bit of settling in once you load it up with your stuff. It might be a little bit rigid just to start off, but once you load a few things in it. The airbags are still going to be there just as assist.
Yeah, just to get your ride height back.
With the van on the back, it'll be perfect. You got the Air IQ, so you can just
this is good. That's
put
really
those
good.
bags up.
I've been loving that.
Air IQ is great.
Setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Having the gauge on the remote control is super simple rather than having
just
a
being
toggle.
able to press it and change between stuff when you unhook. Even when you're hooking up, you
Yeah.
can roll in at sort of unladen pressures,
Yeah.
and then you can see you're under it, and you can bag up, and it pretty much hitches itself up. So it's good.
Ah, very good.
Yeah, upright fridge, and then this one, big change in this one, we've gone like a bomb setup.
Big
600 amps of lithium inside the canopy.
Yeah,
so
wow.
it's like a full off-grid setup.
They tuck that in nice and neatly.
Tucked it in
too,
there,
don't
yeah.
they?
There's a 300 behind the kitchen drawer and another 300 amp behind the fridge.
Yeah.
And then all the charging gear and setup, the Red Arc Red Visions all across the headboard. So they do like really tidy electrical work up there at Norweld, and it comes all set for you. So you don't have to worry about it.
We've got a bit of a surprise with the underseat inside the cab when we swing around the other side. Well, actually, we'll do it right now. I'll show you that. That's one side of it there.
Yeah.
You got 2 Red Visions in this truck, not just one.
Yeah. Well,
So that's your full battery management system for the underseat battery. This is the Red Arc version of the Big Dog Builds underseat battery setup. You got the leather bound there. You've even got a little light here. You go between white and red. You know, it's all about those little things.
Yeah.
But your Red Vision here, and the new Alpha 100 charger as well. So 200 amp lithium from Red Arc in there, 2000 watt inverter on the other side. But the beauty with the 100 amp Alpha is the solar panel is going to keep that battery topped up. But once that battery is at 100%, that solar panel is then going to trickle charge and feed those batteries under the bonnet.
Yep.
So one thing with the Chevy under bonnet batteries is every single module takes that little bit of power. You got electric steps, you got lights, you got this, you got that, even a UHF on. You can just use power. So having this set up here now with the solar up on the Big Dog Builds roof rack, so that's a new addition as well. You've then got the capability of trickle charging those batteries under bonnet. You're never going to have a problem with having to jump start it as long as you're parked up.
You say trickle charge, but that DC is
100 amp charger.
So it's not going to take long to pump power back into the 200 amper and then trickle forward. So really good setup. And you'll probably say, oh, why you got so much bloody power in this car? But the 2 different setups gives you options to be able to take this, the Elite Train Canopy. I can put my jack off legs in here,
and that
take
works.
the whole canopy off.
Your 4 legs go in, and then you just your 4 bolts.
Wind them off. There's 6 bolts that go down to the tray base. There's nut sets in the tray base. Then just wind them off, undo your plugs on the front of the headboard, drive out. So then you drive out and you've still got power to run a fridge.
Bet can still do the coffee machine.
Yeah, you got inverters for charging. You got everything that's self-sufficient without the canopy on. So just enables you to do different stuff and still have all the power in that. So that's why there's 2 different setups in. And we wanted to work on that new Red Arc setup as well.
Yeah.
So it works. So now there's that full option for people to, you know, that's not just my car, anyone else can come.
So literally lift off the canopy, run just the tray setup, have your battery underneath the back seat, still throw a couple of Dometic fridges on the back.
Yep.
Throw whatever you want on the back. If you're going to throw a quad bike, whatever
fridge.
on, do that. But one thing, so we did the steps on stage 1, so the Amp Vision series steps.
Yep.
And then we've got now the Big Dog Builds accessory rack. So that one's up there.
Yep.
We've also got your side lights, so I'll switch that on there. So the beauty with these steady side lights, bang for buck, these things are awesome. You hold your finger down on a little orange thing there for a second and then let go. And that changes it, and then you do the same on the white. Second, let go. So that changes it to amber.
Yep.
And the beauty with the Switch Pro as well is we can hold down, you can turn it off.
Yep.
Hold your finger down there, on. Oh, wrong switch. Hold that on. And that's going to dim down those 3 different levels.
Oh, sick.
So when you dim down to that sort of level there at camp on amber, it's just a real nice light without being too bright.
Yeah.
And then you can just flick to the white again, turn your orange off.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
And
they
then
do throw good light.
And then go back up to bright again. So you've got nice bright looking for that campsite, and then dim down and change it to amber. So that's pretty handy. Also, we'll swing around to the other side as well. We've snuck Starlink now onto all the Big Dog Builds accessory racks, so you can now do Starlink Mini.
Yep.
Your Starlink Mini is actually run off your underseat battery setup. So you switch that on and off from the center console.
Yep.
Literally just flip up the center console, turn your Starlink on and off when you want it.
Yep.
And
Which
this
is
new
like
Starlink,
they don't draw a lot of power, but it's a constant draw.
It's enough to be a fair bit.
Yeah,
it's sort of that. From a 12 volt source, we've done a custom step up link to 30 volt up to the Starlink Mini on the roof rack.
Yep.
So that runs through a step-up converter. The distance in the Starlink Mini, you can run it at 12 volt, but you need a high wattage output.
Right.
So what we've found best is a 30 volt Deutsch plug.
Yep.
So a little step-up converter, switch that on, leave it on. But if you are going to have, you don't need it, then switch it off, just so you're not drawing that sort of 2-3 amps constantly at 12 volt.
Yeah.
So,
but with this under here, it's not going to be a major
It's not going to be an issue, pretty much just set and forget.
Yeah.
The beauty with the Starlink, obviously more and more people are traveling with it now.
Oh, it's gold, mate.
You can turn it on and off.
And
so you can go unlimited, you can connect a whole group of people, use as many gigs as you want.
Yeah.
Upload speed's good as well if you are uploading content when you're on the road. So I'm keen to hear feedback on how all of that's working.
It'll be mint.
Got your tread recovery boards up on the other side as well.
Keep them up out of the way. Yeah.
Sweet.
Starlink's one of them things like a train canopy. Like if you've travelled with it,
You
it's
couldn't
hard
go
to travel
back.
without
Nah.
it. Because you get so much more work done, research for campsites and downloading movies for the kids on char drives and stuff. Like it just becomes really easy.
And then
So
what
you
you
don't
need to
wanna
do
go
is
without
what Isaac said at the Brizzy show was, Isaac from Norweld was saying he wants a jammer, so you turn off all that. So
all
the
your
kids have to
mates
get
aren't on
out
it.
and actually ride the bikes and go for a trip.
Yeah.
So they're not just on devices all the time, but when you need it, and it's bloody handy.
Yeah.
So
These are all central locking too,
yeah, that's sick.
so it's gold. So you don't have to worry about getting the key to get your canopy. It all works with your key fob. Not the toolboxes though.
So
You
this
don't need
canopy came from Norweld, color coded to the vehicle. So it's actually black canopy and it's been wrapped as well. So
to be able to see it on the inside.
inside of the doors.
So then when you open it, you've got a nice black shadow line.
Yeah.
rather
So
than
everything
the
with
colour.
vehicle, and starting with a black vehicle, if you're going to wrap it, your door jambs and everything obviously looks great because it's black, and then everything black with that second color looks great. If this was a red vehicle from the start, it'd
terrible.
obviously look a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thought about that at stage one as well, and the black Chevy was it. Swing around the
days.
back, show me what's at the rear.
Yeah, so you got, like you say, you get the stubby sideboards and an extra sort of 340 mil or 400 and something mil of tray space at the back.
Yeah.
Which is good for you got jerry can and your spare.
Yeah.
Or you can still mount the spare up underneath if you want. But I find it'd look a bit dicky without the spare on the back.
Oh, 100%.
So at least it gives you the option to carry two for big trips or remote stuff. You can throw your spare under there.
Especially with the big rooftop tent just sitting over a little bit.
Yep.
The photos I got during the build. This wasn't up there, the roof rack wasn't on the front, and it just looked a little bit out of proportion.
Looked a bit off, yeah.
So now that that's up there, it just comes up super easy, super neat.
Nice. And again, like firewood, dirty gear, all that sort of stuff, you can chuck it in the back there. And if you do want to ditch, like if I do a trip away, like I'm planning to tow the boat and go remote,
Yeah.
you can run the spare under here, fill the back full of jerry cans of fuel,
Yeah.
extra gear, all that sort of stuff. So it just more storage really for dirty gear, or spare and that, just really multi-purpose. You can still mount a ladder on the back too.
Yeah.
So I will see if the ladder fits.
Yeah.
It'll fit over here, but then we should be able to climb straight up the back and into the roof topper,
Yeah,
rather
nice.
than setting up the telescopic one in the
Okay.
side.
Yeah.
Because the telescopic ladder is good, but when it limits your use, if you want to go, oh, I need something out of the canopy,
Yeah.
you can't open your door without moving your ladder and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
okay, yeah.
So it's just easier to walk up the back, bigger entrance. So we'll see how that goes too when I fit her up.
No, very good.
Yeah, all good, like all the factory stuff. One of the biggest, probably hard things for Norweld and you guys is when you pull the tub, you got all these sensors and cameras and all this other stuff
Yeah.
to try and fit. And they've
Obviously,
Norweld have got
Norweld
their own
have
design team, yeah.
been in the game for a long time, so all of your cross traffic collision avoidance, all of that stuff in your radars, your backup sensors are all being put back in here as well.
Yep.
They've also relocated both of the cameras that were in the tailgate of the Chev.
Yep.
So you got one that looks pretty much down at the tow ball. This one heads back a little bit, but we've also moved the camera. One thing that we did at Big Dog was move the camera from the roof of the vehicle. So your rear view camera
Yeah, on
is
your
actually
mirror.
down there now as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So it'll look a little bit funny when the cars are close,
Yep.
but when it's nice traffic, you still got your rear view camera there. And when you take your canopy off and you run it without the canopy, you've still got that rear view camera
All there.
accessible
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
all in
So
that back light. Yep.
grey and red ando there for the van.
Yeah.
12 pins all up in there, nice and neat as well.
Sorted.
The exhaust pipe was horrible, sitting out the back
See,
here.
I did notice that's been
So
changed.
it's got a bit of a pimp tip on it now, big 4-inch to 5-inch stainless exhaust tip, just dumped out the side a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You run
Oh,
a
looks neat.
stone stomper or a rock tamer or whatever those things are called.
Oh, not currently.
No.
No, I've got
It
stone
just
guard on the
pushes
front
you.
of the van and on the boat trailer, so I just sort
Okay.
of
Well, that'll just push the exhaust out the side.
Yep.
Some people running those ones off your hitch and stuff.
Oh, you'd cook
the
it.
exhaust pipe hits straight back into it.
Yep.
Once the canopy goes on, it just looks a little bit out of place. So I've just done a bit of a tweak there as well.
Yeah.
Pop
this one open. This is one of these things I love. Beck likes it too. Is you've got your trundle drawer there, which is all waterproof and dustproof, but you've got a table on here.
Yeah, nice.
So you can put you put your Weber barbecue on it, you put a cutting board on it, you can fill it there, prep there. It's a better working height too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it keeps you, sometimes if you've got wind on one side or the other, it's nice to have your barbie out here. So it's just extra storage. It's a good space. You can move that along there, lock it front or back.
Yeah, nice.
I keep recovery gear and shackles and stuff like that in there. And
everything they do is just such heavy duty. All your runners, everything's just solid, eh?
It's just solid.
Just
and
works.
You know, well, I've put it through hell and back, my canopies over the years, and I've never had, the only thing I've broken is one of these because I left it out.
Yeah.
And I had a trailer on. Well, I pushed it in and I never locked it.
Oh, you never locked it, so it swung out?
Well, it's come out when I've taken off and then I've turned the corner and the trailer's jammed this and it bent it. But then all we did was just rip the struts out and got a new one in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, my fault. But
That's
it took a fair
That's how you learn though, eh?
It took a fair hiding. I've been lucky enough that I've never left my canopy doors up and driven into
Touch
something.
wood.
Touch wood. Yeah. I've got a good, I always check when I get back in. Yeah.
I'll
But yeah, coming
swing around
this
side, show us the inverter.
Yeah. Well, you've got to always get the toolboxes on the Norwelds. Heaps great for storage. You don't have chains or cords or anything. They've all got these torsional hinges in, so you can just lock them open.
That's cool.
And I'm stoked with this setup.
Is that a new thing, or?
Oh, since the Elite trays come out, they've got these new hinges.
So you're not going to swing, even with a decent amount of wind, that's not going to swing over and smack into anything.
But I've never had these big boxes. I've only ever had the rear ones.
Yeah.
Because of the extra tray length, you get so much more storage in there. So
the big guards. So
super wide guards.
Another beauty with Norweld is we've had a few customers come in and they've put offset wheels on, but they didn't tell Norweld about it. But the easy thing is literally 4 bolts and they just slide straight out.
Yeah.
So.
Same as if you damage them, you can just order one. I know I've hit a roo before and it bounced down the side and hit this.
Yeah.
So instead of a massive job, it's just like unbolt the guard, get a new guard, fit her up.
That's awesome. You got a compressor in there now?
Yeah.
So we threw a temporary compressor in your tub.
Yep.
But now you got the ARB up in there.
Yep. It's all
little
part
tank ready to go.
Part of their package.
And then massive 3,000 watt inverter. So you got 600 amp lithium, 3,000 watt inverter in the canopy.
And plenty of room. I've changed up from previous designs that used to have a full-time drawer in here.
Yeah.
So you pull out and store. But I sort of found it limited, like now that I'm not on the road full-time and I've put different stuff in all the time, it limited what I could put in there.
Yeah.
So now I can throw swags, porta potty, different storage boxes and stuff. It's all tied down. Extra fridges. You could run like 3 or 4 fridges if you wanted to be the base camp vehicle for a big group of lads.
With that much power, you could literally throw another 3 fridges in there.
And run them on freezer and stuff for big fishing trips and that. So
is that
you still got storage up the above. Absolutely. You just got to stop working so much.
No, that's cool.
But it works well. And the dual compressor, as everyone would know, pumping up 4 tyres or 8 tyres takes a long time. So you need a dual high output compressor. Makes airing up and down a lot easier. Yeah.
100%.
Sick, eh?
Bloody awesome.
Does look
I like it. Back onto the cab.
Yep.
So obviously, like we said, you've got your tread recovery boards on that side.
Yep. And show us this Starlink.
All right. So your Starlink up top here. How good's that?
Oh, how well's that hidden? How'd you put that on there? What's that mount there?
So that's Gorilla mount for the unit itself, and then it's the drop down. So Big Dog Builds accessory rack. We've got the T-slot crossbars.
Yep.
So Jake's just engineered a little
bracket
drop down slide, so it's pretty much flush with the roof.
Yep.
Sits up there super nice, and like we said, with the step up converter from 12 volt up to 30 volt, you can turn that on and off from inside.
Yep.
For people that want to power this rack, even if they don't have the underseat battery set up, we can run this now through our Switch Pro.
Oh yeah.
So Switch Pro through the converter up to the roof rack. Or if you've got your underseat battery power, then we run it off that. Obviously makes sense because you get more time, more usage out of it.
Yep.
So turn that on, subscribe to whatever subscription you want.
Yep.
There's a couple different ones that you can go on.
Yeah, I think you have to go the roam, don't you? Otherwise they ping you for not being in the right
I've
location.
heard something about that, yeah. So.
Yeah. That's
good,
good,
that. We got your the rest of the roof rack, super simple. 50-inch curved light bar on the front. Treads are up there now, ready to rumble.
Sick. That's good, hey? What a good layout. The glass panel. I love glass panels. I just think they're more efficient. They pump more current in.
200 watt red arc, and there's another 200 watt up on top of the Bush Company.
Yep.
So that one's going to go to your Canopy power.
Yep.
And this one's to the underseat battery.
Yeah.
So
no, it's good.
Leave the best till last, the under bonnet upgrades.
Oh yeah.
All right, front end. How good is this front end look?
Mate, it looks so much better than that factory bumper, doesn't it?
You didn't want something too big and bulky.
No.
It's a hard front end to put a big, nice bar on. I'm still not in love with all of them that are out there. Like, there's just not a lot of options.
Nah,
but
especially with the hoops, they look too big, don't they? A bit sort of agricultural with hoops on them and stuff. So
I'm keen to make one day on a good, solid hooped bar. But the time you go for a hoop to protect your headlights, like it's decent height anyway.
Very high, yeah.
The ground clearance that these ADD bars offer is awesome as well. Still got your 15,000 pound winch under there.
Yep.
Steady 10-inch side lights, flush mounted.
Good, yeah.
You got your flip up license plate bracket there, so you can still get your fair lead, pull that in, out when you needed. Super simple. And then the 4KC flex lights. So I'm keen to hear some feedback on these things.
They look good, eh?
They definitely look awesome.
Yeah. I remember saying when we were talking about spotties, like,
you didn't want anything too big.
yeah, I didn't want big. I didn't want. Yeah, I heard stories about towing heavy loads with these things, maybe overheating a bit with lack of airflow, and
Yeah.
I don't do a ton of night driving.
Yeah.
So something that, you know, with a light bar and neat spotties on the front, it's going to be more than enough for me.
Yeah.
And it also looks super neat, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
This is only the second one of these Phantom bars from Addictive Desert Designs that we've done.
Yep.
Not the most popular compared to the Bomber, which has your big spotties all the way across, but you're like, I just didn't need all those lights.
Nah.
So you just wanted that little bit more simple.
How they go to fit? Easy to fit?
They're
Easy
pretty
to
good
work
to fit.
with?
They're
Yeah.
a little bit, they take a little bit longer than some other bars to fit because they are so nice and tight.
Yeah, I get
So they're nice and tight. I don't know how the
do
fitters
notice
do it,
that.
their little
Even
hands.
like
So,
these gaps are good.
yeah,
It's not like big chunky gaps with rubber seals and stuff. Like, it all looks primo.
I say it's easy, but I'm not the fitter doing
No.
it. So. But we'll pop the bonnet and show you what's under there as
Yeah,
well.
keen.
So with this build, obviously we've got electrical upgrades, front bar, winch, the underseat battery, so that's been tweaked.
Yeah.
So all the new red arc gear in there is pretty damn awesome, but we actually stripped all of the wiring out of the vehicle. So you had all your fuses on the passenger side,
Yep.
which was a pretty neat install. But as we do at Big Dog, having you involved, we love hearing that feedback and then also throwing some new products at it. So the new distribution power board is all up on the driver's side now, and it's even activated by a little pressure switch there. So as the bonnet pops,
Yeah.
the lights turn on.
Well,
So if you do need to access it at night time,
Yep.
you just got a little bit of ambient lighting there.
Yep.
As that turns on as well, you got your little voltmeter.
Oh yeah.
So you can just see what the voltage is of the battery.
What?
So 12.2.
And this is all start battery.
Start
That
battery.
voltage,
Yep.
Yep.
So 12.2 there, all your mini fuses.
labelled,
These
yeah.
mini fuses are also got little LED lights, so if it did pop, it'll actually glow red.
Oh, that's a good thing for those minis.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you've got to get a multimeter out. and
Yeah, you
test and
can't
stuff,
see
so it
them
can be hard.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with those mini fuses, obviously all labelled there, super easy to use.
Yeah.
And this whole new board here, the team have put in a lot of hours. All of this room in this engine bay was accessible. So we've now done one big power loom. So you got that one big 300 amp breaker over there.
Yep.
You push that breaker and this is all going to turn off. So pretty much every single accessory that we've done on the vehicle can be isolated by that one breaker.
And still run the car as standard.
Yep, it'll
Oh,
pretty
and
much
that-
take it back to standard.
Good for fault
So
finding if you ever need to. Yeah.
if you wanted to go in for a service and they're blaming a light for something not working or something like that, you can literally just turn off everything.
Yeah.
And you know that peace of mind's there that the whole vehicle's back to factory.
Yeah. Sick.
So, the team have also installed, you can see a couple of Anderson plug inputs.
Yep.
So that one's your red one, so
Yep.
solar blanket. There's actually another solar MPPT controller in here. So you can plug a panel straight into that.
Yeah,
It's
right.
going to regulate, trickle charge up those batteries.
Yep.
And then you got the grey one next to it. And the grey one's actually got a little, if you've got an AC charger,
Yep.
the 12 volt output from the AC charger can plug into that. So it's a direct feed to those batteries as well.
Yeah. So parked in the shed or something at home, you can
Yeah.
pump it up. Yep.
So all your big minis, also got the two taps that we do, ignition ignition feed tap comes in here. So that one then runs to your Switch Pro unit. All that's nice and neat up the back there as well.
Yep.
And then all your smaller fuses. So you got your spotlights. Each spotlight's individually fused as well.
Yep.
As well as your air IQ, your steps, your fog lights, and there's a spare blade fuse in there if we ever needed anything else as well.
And there's 3, look at these. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spare bloody middies as well.
So plenty to do. Installing something like this, stage 1, if you think you're going to do a stage 2 down the track, would be the go-to.
Yeah.
And you know that everything's nice and neat. The relays are just under this inner guard here.
Yeah.
So if your output can't be direct from your Switch Pro, for example, we run a relay. Your relays are just nice and neatly under there on a dedicated engineered bracket as well. So this whole board's going to go through testing, both vibration, heat, as well as water and salt testing. So we're actually going to mock it up, get the equipment and just pound it and just abuse it. But as you can see how rigid that is, it's not just a bent bracket.
Yep.
It's actually been installed in a way that it's nice and solid. Looks like it should be there.
Absolutely. It's not just tech screwed to like
no, it's not
frame
just
of the engine bay,
zip tied up to the coolant pipe or the turbo.
Yeah.
So, and then the big maxi fuses over on that side as well is that's pretty much all you need. It's all labelled, it's all neat. So keen to hear feedback on how all of that runs.
No, it'll be gold. One thing I know from experience is that if stuff's not routed correctly and sort of secured and stuff, it's a nightmare if you get rough stuff. Like corrugations and that, it just kills shit setups. So having all that dedicated space and tie downs and that, it's going to be mint.
It's bloody awesome, mate. Obviously the Oricom stayed. We've just rerouted the power to your Oricom UHF. We'll close that. So that on the bonnet mount antenna. That's a popular feature since stage 1. A lot of people have been asking for that one now, so it's definitely a hot seller.
They're a good
having
rig,
that dual channel.
Yep.
It's really popular now, which is cool.
But the type of touring we do and most people do, you know, you catch up with people, so you're a bit of a convoy now and then, and then you still want to do remote stuff.
That's great.
Yeah, it just works. Yep.
I just want to step back and have another look at the bloody thing, mate. It's unreal, eh? The team have just outdone themselves, I think. So
I think that there's my favourite angle.
A little bit of input.
On that corner with the wheels turned. That's mint, eh?
I don't think I can. I can usually think of an improvement or a next step. Yeah. But I think you're there. Right?
I think I'm pretty much there.
You got water on board now. You got your power. You got your air.
Got me tent.
You got Starlink. You got your rooftop tent.
Got shade.
Couple little tents for the kids if you didn't even want the van on the back. You take the big boat.
Yeah.
Swags inside, and that's it. North Queensland. Here we go.
It's good, mate. Like,
cheers, mate.
It's so bloody good. Outdone yourself again.
There we go.
I always thought, like, I knew you built a nice truck, but I was still worried.
You're still worried? I knew you were worried because
you
were asking me
too.
questions.
I just called it a truck just for you.
You did too.
Yeah.
You're going to say that now. There's no ute anymore.
It more looks like one now, doesn't it?
Have we converted him? Made him into a truck? Are you going to call it a truck from now on, or am I still going to see some comments on socials?
Still a big ute for now.
Yeah, big ute.
No, mate, we are pumped, eh? It's so good. I know driving up here today, because we haven't seen it, and I don't think I've been that anxious or nervous for a long time, eh?
I saw some photos of the colour and I was still a little bit adamant. I don't know if I was going to like the wrap, but every change of light just seems to add a different element to it. The blacks just get highlighted nicely. That stone guard's there, so it's ready for
I like
adventure.
that. I reckon doing that makes it look more factory than if they would have just wrapped it colour. Just that little stone guard bit.
Little differences.
The hints of alloy on the headboard and that, like far out. It's
Right.
kind of like, I don't know, we wanted it to be customised to us without looking, you know, wanky or overdone or highly graphicked. Like I don't like sign written stuff and that sort of thing. So it's nice to customise it to yourself, but
it's
looks
not like
factory.
what the heck was that just drove past. It's damn,
like,
look at that.
Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, what was that? Yeah.
So I think you're going to be snapping some heads in this setup, mate.
That's good. You're gonna take some mad pics out of it. It's gonna look awesome. So appreciate it, man. Thanks again.
I reckon you should go out and bloody enjoy the thing.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's it. Trip in a van stage 2 is now done. If you like this video, guys, check out stage 1. That's just here. And if you want to see these things boogie up the beach, this season here is one to watch as well.